when I step on the mic. Game shakers in the spot, and it's poppin' tonight. You know the whole squad filthy, yeah, we...
Warning. I chain smoke and I say fuck the law. When I accept myself for the way I am, I accept you too. Viewer discretion advised. And continuing John Doe's Twitter feed, Thursday, April 26, 2018, line number 18. It is pretty interesting that this former AA- list mostly television actress who started off as a tweener and was going great until she didn't follow through on her comments from last month. You know, the ones where there were fake accounts pretending to be her. That big one on Twitter is still there. No one received anything. I think those accounts are her way of speaking her truth. And that was, of course, from the supposed Amanda Bynes account, Ashley Banks, which was at PersianLA27. Harvey Weinstein? Didn't you mean Dan Schneider? No? Oh, okay. Amanda Bynes slams John Travolta on, quote, secret Twitter. He's a sexual monster and pervert. Amanda Bynes lobbed some serious allegations at John Travolta, calling him a, quote, sex monster and, quote, pervert, on the same level as Bill Cosby. The actress went off on her not-so-secret Twitter account about alleged evidence that she has proving John is a predator. It is me, authentic, often imitated but never duplicated. I refuse to be silenced. My friends know how to reach me. Hugs and kisses. And she tweets Amanda Bynes' license to prove it's her. My parents and lawyer are the only ones with access to at Amanda Bynes. They have banned me from using any sort or form of social media. My parents are the ones tweeting on at Amanda Bynes, deleting this account. Please pray for my freedom and chance to have control over my finances.
Now you started out the same way I did. I understand that you started out at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
Are you a stand-up comedian?
Yeah. Well, my dad saw an article that kids could do a comedy camp at the Laugh Factory.
Right.
So it was for 6 weeks or something. Arsenio Hall came on and he would critique your act.
Right.
And Richard Pryor came on.
Wow.
So that was really cool. He was so neat. It was so cool. I was like, wow, it was so neat to meet him. And then a few other people came on.
Right.
Yes. And oh yeah, this chair is kind of.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. And so it was really cool, and then there was a graduation night, and that's where the producers of the show, Brian Robbins and Dan Schneider, came on the show, and they saw me there. So
and that was
cool.
it? You just got discovered right off of the comedy camp?
Yeah.
The last new episode of Dan Schneider's Game Shakers aired on April 8th, and he reported on the hidden cameras found on the set of the Nickelodeon show on April 11th. The next new episode was supposed to air last night, but was pulled from the schedule without an explanation. Now here's the schedule. You can see TBA on April 28th, 2018, and then all of a sudden you can see TBA on TBA. April 29th, 2018, can confirm did not air. There are conflicting reports if child abuser Dan Schneider's Game Shakers had been completely pulled from the Nickelodeon and Teen Next schedule. Nick had previously announced the current airing season would be the last, but did not say filmed episodes would not air. Nickelodeon is reportedly about to start production on a new season of Dan Schneider's Henry Danger. A recent interview with one of the stars revealed a new showrunner has already been chosen. Nick has still not revealed why they cut the ties with Dan, but didn't cancel his show.
Yeah, the culture has definitely changed. We've changed. When you first came on the show, it was 2010, I think. Yep. And you were not doing Henry Danger.
No, I was not.
You were...
I don't think Henry was born yet at that point.
I don't think you were in a good place.
I was probably not in a good place. I don't think any actor is really ever in a good place in this town.
Would you say that you're about to do season 5 of Henry Danger, and is this the last season?
Every time I think it's the last one, they're like, whoa, 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 pump the brakes there. Because I just had a meeting with the new exec. We have a new executive producer this year, and had a meeting to discuss what I would assume would be the end of the show. Because I, wanted to sit down and talk about how we're going to wrap up this story.
You didn't want it, but you don't want it to end. You have fun doing it.
I do have fun doing it, but it's also, you know when a thing is kind of overstaying its welcome, and I don't think we're there yet. But you want to be ahead of that.
May 31st, 2018, Henry Danger, Season 5 to begin production soon, and Dan Schneider was fired in March. Mike Caron, the first assistant director on Nickelodeon's hit superhero-themed comedy series Henry Danger, has revealed on Instagram that Henry Danger Season 5 will commence production very soon. At this moment, it's unknown who will be taking over as showrunner for the 5th season of Henry Danger, following Dan Schneider, who co-created the show, departing the network earlier this year. However, it's speculated that Christopher J. Nowak, who serves as the executive producer on the series, will be taking over the reins. New episodes of Game Shakers, which was mysteriously pulled from the schedule after any lawyer reported hidden cameras were found on set, is not on the June Nickelodeon schedule. There have been speculation it will return sometime this month. Hey guys, Futon updated, and a good chunk of shows are returning this month. The only 2 shows that aren't returning is Henry Danger and Game Shakers. It seems like Dan Schneider is the only person who left, and the rest of the Schneider Bakery team will continue the show without him. No new showrunner has been confirmed, but speculations are telling us Chris Nowak will take over for Dan. Even though Nick hasn't announced the 5th season of Henry Danger, it has been confirmed by Mike Caron in an Instagram post that the production will be starting very soon. By looking at some of the pieces leading up to the production for Season 5, it seems like Dan is the only person who left, and the rest of the Schneider Bakery team will continue the show without him. No new showrunner has been confirmed, but speculations is telling us that Chris Nowak will take over for Dan. Longtime Nickelodeon president and Dan Schneider enabler, Sama Zargami, is leaving the network. Viacom has no successor in place, which is totally normal for a major cable channel. Are we getting closer to the inevitable Dan Schneider expose? Viacom announces Sama Zargami to step down as president of Nickelodeon, June 4th, 2018. Viacom Incorporated today announced that Sama Zargami is stepping down as president of Nickelodeon Group after more than 30 years with the network. 6/14/18 Real AJ Benza is hearing rumors Nickelodeon's Dan Schneider is singing like a canary. Agents, people in production, managers. But what about maybe some Viacom bigwigs who might be just as sexually pent up or out of order as he was? 6/18/18 ND guest writer Mr. X Blind. In 2007, Vanessa Hudgens had a nude photo leak. Allegedly, she took the pic for and sent it to Dan Schneider when she was underage. Dan sent it to Harvey Weinstein, who leaked it when Vanessa was a no-show to one of Harvey's auditions. For the first 2 weeks of September 2007, High School Musical actress Vanessa Hudgens battled the most intense controversy of her career. A man had illegally leaked her nude selfies to the National Enquirer, and the photos later appeared on the gossip forum Oh No They Didn't and websites like Perez Hilton. Today, everyone from prominent figures to casual Twitter users would rightfully criticize his behavior as sexist and unethical. But in 2007, media piled on Hudgens. On September 6, 2007, photos of Hudgens appeared online. One showing her posing in lingerie and another showing her nude. Not to go as well as her agent. When the mogul hears about this, he flies into rage and calls the tweener show producer to get those photos. Or at least one photo. The person they employed to leak the photos was this then new gossip blogger who was very hesitant about accepting their offer, but he was looking for some traffic to his site. So gets paid to leak the said photo, which goes viral and engrosses the actress and the blogger in a feud which lasts for years. They're on better terms now because he told her he was forced to post the pics.
Nickelodeon is breaking ties with the creator of its hit show iCarly. Creator Dan Schneider has worked with the children's network since 1993, including on Drake and Josh, Victorious, and Kenan and Kel. In a joint statement, Nickelodeon and Schneider said, "It is a natural time to pursue other opportunities and projects. It has been rumored for years that Schneider has sexually harassed several young female actresses on the network shows, but reports have never been confirmed, and the network has never addressed the matter."
I covered this one back in March as soon as it happened. Check it out. Guys, if you haven't heard, the elephant in all the rooms has been let go from Nickelodeon. Dan Schneider is fired. The day after he was fired, this came out on Crazy Days and Nights, and it looks like it's from Amanda Bynes. Tuesday, March 27th, 2018, crazydaysandnights.net, blind item number 13. Her words. Last night, after the news broke about a certain producer, an actress all of you know, who knows the producer as well, sent me this. Thank you for all your ongoing support. I don't know how any of these men sleep at night, but if there's one thing that I do know, is that what's done in the dark always comes to the light. XOXO. Sorry, I thought it was clever, smiley face. Unfortunately, I will obviously not be making any comment. whatsoever for obvious reasons. And unfortunately, I feel as though the only way that legitimate stories can make the headlines regarding Blank is if others publicly speak on his behavior. Blank was truly like a second father to me. But things changed. After the second incident, I don't know if I will ever be able to have children or have the family of my dreams. People have been picking this scab for years. I just won't be the one who finally rips it off. One thing you might not have noticed, or maybe you did, Amanda seems to have left a cryptic message here with her odd capitalizations. If you look at the words that have capitals, don't any men do is done in light. The T. Dan did it. And now, officially, this has been revealed to be Amanda Bynes. Soon after Him's DS Blind, the star of Henry Danger does a series of interviews, and he says this is an attempt to manipulate the news, and producers are worried. What is happening on this show is about to be revealed. Very interesting that when this tween show starts taking some bad hits publicly, in the gossip world, they send someone out to try to steer the train away from the news. The producers have never done this before, so must really be worried the truth about what is happening on the show is about to be revealed. And it's revealed as Jace Norman, Henry Danger. Until further notice, I think this completes the producer series. Until more news comes out, at least.
Yeah, I think that's more news. You orange? Are you official orange from now on?
Fucking stoned.
I got